Hey, Tube Cats. I'm Rico.
And I'm Dan.
Today we're talking about our
favorite.
The
monsters
that we like to watch and see. Do things. And are scary.
And are scary.
Since we were childs.
Thank you, cat.
Welcome back, Dan.
I was sick.
Dan was sick.
Yeah.
And he has come back to the show.
I feel better.
Audience applause. I'm going to put audience sounds over there.
Where? Here?
Over underneath the audio.
Underneath.
Yeah. Godzilla is coming out this week.
Ooh,
I've been waiting for this for a while.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mostly because Walter White is in it. This is a continuation of Breaking Bad. It's the sequel movie.
He makes the meth, and then the meth makes the monster.
Yes.
It's a metaphor. So since we're talking about Godzilla, we want to talk about other monsters that we enjoy.
So what's your favorite monster?
My favorite monster, well, I was trying to think back on things that really, really traumatized me and scared me as a child. I can't really think of any real monster, but the thing that scared me the most was in an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because that was like the thing to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my neighbor would come over, and she was a little bit older than I was, so she was like, let's go watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I was like, okay. And I'd be really scared, but I was trying to pretend to be brave. But then she'd be like, let's watch it in the dark. And I was like, oh my gosh. You think she was trying to make out with me?
Yes.
There was one that really scared me. It was the one where the kid was, I think he was literally afraid of the dark. And he just moved into a new house, and his mom made him go into the basement. And in the basement, like, whenever he played music, the door would, like, shake, and then, like, if the music was on long enough, the door would open. And then there's, like, this scary-looking doll, like a huge, like, 5 foot or 6 foot, like, doll. Hey, Brian. I don't know if his name was Brian, but hey, Brian, come play with me. And she'd go like this, and he'd be, like, hypnotized.
Ugh.
And then, like, when the music would turn off, then she'd be like, ah! And she got sucked back into the closet. I almost fell. That, I think, scared me the most out of anything. Like, dolls just really freak me out.
Yeah, that sounds horrifying.
They're monsters. Anyways, what's your favorite monster?
I wish I had thought about Are You Afraid of the Dark in considering my favorite monster, because I had some really
good ones.
I can't even remember the episode, but specifically there was a monster that had something to do with a flute. I just remember that.
Oh, was that
terrifying?
That was a leprechaun one.
I was actually really terrified of the leprechaun as a kid. The movie The Leprechaun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was...
you, Lucky Charm.
That's how you beat him, right?
I think so. He had a 4-leaf clover on a rock, and he slingshotted it into the leprechaun's mouth. But I just remember thinking, like, I was, like, really young, and then the kid said, like, the F word, and I'm like...
I couldn't even look at a poster of that movie. But yeah, my favorite monster, and I'm going to go with favorite monster movie.
Okay.
Is going to have to be... Cloverfield. Of course it's going to be Cloverfield. I love that movie.
What's a good one? I seen it.
It was such a cool way to do a monster movie. Like, more so from a human perspective because it was found footage. And yeah, it's got a lot of flaws in it because the camera lasted as long as it did. And
Sure.
There's just a lot of reasons technically that it couldn't have worked. But still, I thought it was awesome. The biggest scare of almost any movie I've ever seen is when they're escaping on the helicopter at the very end and they carpet bomb the monster. And they're like, yeah, I got you. And then it jumps out of the smoke.
And then
Meow!
And then the doll is like, ah, Brian!
Meow!
That was scary. That would be really scary if we mashed them up.
We need to do a horror movie.
We should.
What would our horror movie be? I think you'd have to have a kid as a main character. Because there's nothing scarier.
I agree. Yeah. Especially because you feel like...
Than kids.
Like the little kid is like helpless. It's so helpless, I'm a kid.
I think that's why Sixth Sense worked so well. Anyway, let us know what your favorite monster is.
And if you have an idea for our monster movie, please comment in the comments below.
It'll be called The Magonian. Draw it. Send it to us.
Yeah, draw some Magonian.
It's an ancient... I'm not going to let you come up with a story.
It's ancient.
But send it to
It's an ancient story, so make it up.
Ancient,
A long time ago.
Ancient Megonian.
Yeah, I like it.
It's Tuesday, which means...
10-second tutorials! Tuesday!
10-second tutorials!
This week on 10-second tutorials, I'm going to teach you how to peel an orange. I got this at a farmer's market. Looks kind of weird. It has a little thing. That makes it easier to peel. That's part of the tutorial. I can do it quick because this orange is old and it's kind of gushy. So it feels like I kind of gave it a little squeeze and the peel on the inside has separated.
Ready?
Yes.
Set. Go!
You start with this nipple part. You pull it off. I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to...
6.
No, I'm going to do it. And it's juicing and it's all over my shorts.
It's 10 seconds. Did you do it?
I did it.
Oh my god, you did. It's all over your shorts.
It is all over my shorts.
Oh my god. It smells delightful though.
It is really juicy orange. Would you like some? Wow. It is like... I don't know how it got so juicy on my shorts. Should we show them? Juice. And that's 10-second tutorials.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
I'm really glad you made it here.
Yeah, it was fun. Good to see you guys.
And if you want to see more content like this and other things, subscribe to the juice below.
The juice. There was a lot of juice.
I'm looking at you, Miraja.
Okay, well, welcome back, Dan. I was sick.
Meow! I don't think he actually meowed.
Did
That's
he?
how I'm choosing to remember it.
Are we ready?
It's so we ready!
On 10-second tutorials, I'm going to teach you how to peel this orange. Are you gone?
Just thought I'd walk around.